The truth of the matter is, I think, and I think you would agree with me, this has been so far one of the most surgical, pinpoint military operations in modern military history. I think again you will see that the civilian to militant casualty ratio will show up Israel to have unfortunately killed civilians, but far fewer than any other comparable military operation. I think the provocation is the over 800 missiles that have been fired indiscriminately into Israeli civilian areas during the course of this year, over 200 of which in the last 10 days. When the previous speaker said we should wait for their actions and not their words, we've seen their actions, a situation which no sovereign anywhere in the world could accept. What would you do were just one missile to land in central Moscow? We have a situation where just today 3 Israeli civilians were killed. Call them mortars, call them missiles, those are dead civilians. We have a situation where in the recent past some 30% of the Israeli children in southern Israel were diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. Tell me one country which can accept a situation like that. Israel was heavily criticized by a part of the world community. I agree with you there. I remind you and I point out that that was 4 years ago the lowest civilian to militant casualty rate in history. 29% of those killed were civilians, and I'm not belittling the death of any civilians, but far lower than any other military campaign in the last century. I think that we will see something similar this time. You ask me, what are we hoping to achieve? We're hoping to achieve a number of things. First and foremost, to significantly degrade the command and control and operational abilities of Hamas, a terror organization recognized as a terror organization not only by us, by the European Union, by the Americans, by others around the world, a vile organization which is at civil war with its own people, having thrown out their own elected leadership in the Palestinian Authority. And in addition, we're hoping to bring and planning to bring quiet to the civilians, the Israeli civilians living in southern Israel. We've been saying, and we continue to say, for the last 4 years to the Palestinians, to the Palestinian Authority, come back to the negotiating table. All of the issues on the table, every single one, will resolve this. It'll be difficult, but we'll resolve this. And we'll do so because it's in our mutual interest.